The first thing I like to check when I first come into the settings, when a project is created, is called media creation settings. Now I'm having a little bit of trouble scrolling to it because there's so many options. So if you just hit M on your keyboard, it usually jumps to that letter of the alphabet in your settings. Oh, there's media creation. All right, now the first tab is called Drive Filtering and Indexing. These are the settings that you normally want to set. Not always, but normally. This forces the Avid to ignore your boot drive on your laptop or your iMac or whatever your computer is, so that the media has to go on a proper external drive. If you don't have any other option, you have to use your laptop and your internal drive, you'd have to uncheck those boxes. But this is the safest recommended setting for this tab. And all it does is filter those drives out of your choices. So this is kind of like the idiot proofing of your project to make sure you don't ever save your media to your system drive. Then I could go to capture. Now again, capturing video is something you do from tape. We're not dealing with tape, so you can skip this tab completely. Now I'm going to go to titles. Titles is the first of many different things that you might create on your drive. Okay? But there are two choices here. What is the video resolution? That's how we're going to create the media, how we're going to compress it, and then where will it be saved. So the where is called the video drive, and notice that import has a video audio drive option, mixdown and transcode has that option. But if you just click apply to all, then you'll notice that that drive just got set for everything. So this is like setting the capture scratch preference in Final Cut Pro. You're choosing where the media will go. And if you click apply to all, you don't have to make this choice ever again for this project. This is a project setting. So if you create a new project, you'll have to set media creation settings again. So this is the most important setting, I think. Let me answer your question in just a second. Then the resolution. Okay, now I have some extra options here. All the DNX HDs are Avid's resolutions. They're pretty much equivalent to Apple ProRes. The number is the bit rate, 36 bits per second versus 175 bits per second. All right? Which is more compressed, a higher number or a lower number? Lower number, fewer bits per second, more compressed. Therefore, lower quality. The higher the number, the better the quality. Often people will, edit DNX HD 36 and then maybe re-ingest at 175 to get better quality. All right. There's also the native XD-Cam resolutions, your ProRes resolutions. If you have a PC Avid, you cannot import or capture to ProRes. All right, this is a Mac-only option right now. But you can read ProRes through AMA, whether you have PC or Mac. One other setting that you should probably check at the very beginning is called Audio Project. All right, and really there's just one tab in here that's really crucial, and that is bit depth here for main tab. The default is 16-bit, but you're shooting 24-bit audio, so you're going to want to make the project bit depth 24-bit. Now again, you just double-click Audio Project. It opens up this window. Main tab will be already selected by default, and you can choose your 24-bit. Okay. So now we've decided whether it's video or whether it's audio. We now have set the settings for how that stuff's going to get created. All audio will now be 24-bit. All video is going to be that DNX resolution that I chose. All right. Now, technically, I could go I for import and start playing with the import settings, but there's a back door into this preference that I'm going to show once we start importing. So if you wanted to kind of set everything up at the outset, you would probably set these import settings right now and then start importing. But I'm going to show you, like I said, a different way to get to this.